you handle, you said you had sort of developed your own role. How did you do that?
Well, you know, there was, I mean, one part of it, actually somebody was asking me about the word marketing, because marketing used to be, I used to be called the marketing librarian when I first started. And there was sort of a negative connotation to marketing, to the word marketing, even among, and actually it was even more among my colleagues and the librarians, you know, in a kind of an odd way. I think some of them felt that marketing was more, you know, selling something that people don't want, sort of like you're selling them something, but they don't really need it. You know, you're creating a need that's not there, so that was an issue. I guess it was just, how did I build it? Well, I had a team, and I just, you know, just learned a lot about, you know, really, it kind of was learning a whole new language. And I participated, I became a member of the larger communication teams at the World Bank and the IMF.
Oh, how did you manage that? How did you just say,
well,
I'd like to be a member?
Yeah.
Or, oh.
Yeah, I just said I'd like to be a member.
Fortunately, not all organizations
I
are
said I'd
like
like
that.
to be, I said I'd like to be a member.
That's good. Well, stand up and say it.
And
That's
it
great.
was a great way to meet other people who were working in communications work full-time.
Right.
And to talk communications and to just sort of, I think also then the librarians, you know, I became more and more of a specialist, I mean, as time went on too. And then also becoming a member of this association really helped me too. I mean, the Business Communicators Association, which I've only been a member for a couple of years, but I go to their conferences now, and I'm actually working on my accreditation to become a an accredited business communicator.
Cool. So can I ask you, is this publisher? Did you use publisher to do this, or how did you do it?
Well, okay, we
This is a nice little
we have a wonderful multimedia department.
in the library or just
in the
that's good.
IMF, and I have worked with them right from the very beginning. 8 years ago when I began, and they're wonderful, and they work with me to create these, to create all of the posters, to put together the annual report.
This is nice. It's very concise.
It's very, very, yeah.
I think our report's 50 pages long.
Well, you know, we have gone through. The first one was like this. It was just a little trifold, and then we became bigger and glossier, and eventually our management decided that there was too much time being spent on the annual report, and they didn't want one anymore. So we actually went a couple of years without one, and I convinced the chief librarian that I thought it would be a really, really good idea to have one as a communications tool.
Yeah, just to know what you do.
Yeah, so this is the first one that we have done in 4 years, but I made a point of making it very, very clean, concise, not glossy, in keeping with, you know, the times and with, you know, the...
You said earlier, I mean, my observation at the Joint Library is that there really aren't reference services available. And you said that they're on the desktop of everybody in the fund or bank.
Right.
And I, just in all my years of marketing information services, particularly actually at the World Bank, the focus has always been on reference services, that there is a place you can
Oh,
call.
we do have
whenever-
reference services. Absolutely. Research, we have a very strong research reference service.
Just a place that you can call with
Abs-
any kind of
absol-
question.
Absolutely, here.
I mean,
See?
that's sort of the essence of a library, because my understanding was
No,
that.
no,
So
no,
what did you
we're-
mean when
we're
you said
here.
that it was on the desktop? I don't understand what
All
you're
of
saying.
our services, meaning our electronic services, our
Oh.
databases, our e-books, our journals.
Right, but you
So
would want to
the-
turn to a reference
Well,
librarian to help you know.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
that's
yeah.
terminology.